Talking of some of those benefits, one of the things you mentioned is the reduced repeat visits. I've scribbled down in my notes that I was making whilst I was watching your presentation. I'm sure the first-time fixed rates that metric has probably been boosted quite significantly. Obviously, that's going to be really useful in terms of reducing the bottom line on the P&L. As we all know, the truck roll, the site visit is the most expensive, especially this. What's the old adage? If you have to send a tech out once, you're breaking even. If you have to send them out twice, you're losing money. But then something that came to my mind in this, and obviously, that we've got the backdrop of COVID-19. We've got the backdrop of a pandemic. We're all starting to step out of lockdown, but it's into a very, very different world. And I wondered whether this would be suitable for you to move towards zero touch or remote assistance services to help provide some of those customers that are requiring that kind of that self-help approach to triage for them. Is that something that you're doing or something you're considering? Is that something you think the tool would be suitable for?
Yeah, for some of our products, yes. And the tool is, I'd say it's a building block to enable us to get there. We need it integrated with the other systems because it connects then to the knowledge management, right? The information. We're looking, we're not doing it yet, but we're doing a proof of concept with some AR technology. So if I can help guide someone first using the AI tool to go in the right direction, what do we have to do, right, to repair, and then guide them remotely on how to execute that repair. You put these pieces together, and I think the quantity of the remote resolutions will go up dramatically.
Do you think that there's, one of the things I've always felt is that there's been more of a perceived value to a site visit than remote services, and that was one of the reasons perhaps there was always that pushback. I just out of curiosity, do you think that that's perception has changed in the last 5 months?
So the perceived value of the site visit, I mean, with field service teams, typically your field service engineer really builds a good relationship with the customer and becomes part of the face of the company, right? So that we want to have those touch points, but we need to make sure we're doing them differently. So if I can see you on video, I've made a better connection than if I just send you a text message, right? So we need to leverage, how do we continue to build those relationships? So if we were in a customer 3 times a year and now we can do things better only 1 time a year, we need to make sure we're still having a high touch with the customer to build that kind of rapport and relationship.